Hello, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are doing well. I thought I would continue talking about the different ways of writing or for writing. But before I do that, let me please mention some people that have asked me to say hello to them. I say hello to everybody. Everybody has been so very nice. People from Colombia, from Argentina, from Peru, from Brazil, from Costa Rica, from many, many places. I really appreciate all of your messages. And especially to Connie Solorio, Jair, who has asked me to send hello. And also, I made a mistake. I opened my cell phone while I was going on a trip, and I didn't have a place to write. And it was somebody who had a name like Didi Boom or something like that. But I didn't know how to remember it. I'm so sorry, and I cannot find that message. So whoever you are, you know I'm talking about you, okay? And like I said, to continue talking about the different ways for writing, I realized that the last two classes have been about cooking, giving a recipe. This method is very good for writing instructions, and we talked about last week. And I realized I didn't show you these two drawings. I forgot. See over here? Covering, pie with dough. Covering pie with dough. You make another tortilla and you cover your pie. Then you use a fork to make these ornaments at the edge, and it says cutting holes on the cover. You cut holes, okay? And now remember, for this method for writing, you have to use first, second, third, next, then, and then you have to use last or finally. Well, today we are going to learn a new method for writing. And for that, I need to tell you that I came to Mexico because I am looking for a place to register my work of art, my work. I have written a book and I decided to register it. And I have a paper here that I am going to read to you, okay? Now, I will have you make a picture of it, okay? So, ready? Make a picture. 1, 2, go. Okay, now make a picture. 1, 2, go. Okay, and for the last part, make a picture. 1, 2, go. Now I will read it to you, okay? A year ago, I finished writing a book about my life before and after meeting my beloved husband. I decided to publish my book, but I searched in for different instances, and it so happens there are no people interested in biographies. So for a while, I put it off. Now I found that Amazon can publish nearly anything, but as I started the paperwork, I came to realize that I had not registered my work. So here I am in Mexico, right now at my sister's house, getting ready to do just that. Because of this, I decided to talk about writing. Sir Isaac Newton, whom you know very well, once said that creativity is the intelligence having fun. However, Thomas Alva Edison said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. That is a lot of hard work. So to me, on one side, writing is very fun, it's really good, it's exciting. But on the other hand, it is also a lot of work. Writing is like having a baby. You conceive the idea, and daily it grows and grows and grows, taking form, taking shape. However, the real work begins when the baby is born. Once you have your first draft, you have to revise it, making sure it is what you intended in the first place. You add and subtract things you want people to ponder about, and those that you don't want anybody to see. Your writing is like a work of art. You have to see it back, way back, and look from afar, okay? You read it over and over. You add color. You put something here and there to make it shine. You review it. You review the lights and the shadows to make sure everyone and anyone can benefit from what you want to share. Then you've come to proofreading time. You know this paper says what's in your heart, but now you want to make sure there's absolutely no misspellings, grammatical or otherwise errors. This time it's like executing the evil one. No mercy. You can't say, "Oh, but it is my baby." No, sir. No more. You have to work relentlessly for the final draft to be worthy to be read. Okay? Now, there are several things I want to point out to you in this paper. When we talked about the recipe, we give instructions and we use a format. First, second, third, next, then, after, last, or finally. Okay? You have to follow steps. But with this method is called the analogy. Analogy. What do we mean by analogy? What do we mean by analogy? You use analogy when you put something, trying to explain it with something else. For example, here, on this line, writing is like having a baby. Writing is like having a baby. Like. And by now, you know that like is a preposition, not only a verb that means to gustar, okay? Like means como, okay? So, escribir es como tener un bebé. The analogy la analogía nos sirve para explicar de una manera más sencilla algo que pudiera ser complicado. La escritura es para mí como tener un bebé. Concibes la idea y cada día va creciendo dentro de ti, tomando forma. Pero el verdadero trabajo comienza cuando nace el bebé, porque hay que alimentarlo, hay que cuidarlo, hay que trabajar con él, ¿verdad? Entonces, de eso se trata escribir. Acá puedo tener las ideas y estar creciendo y agregarle y quitarle y ponerle y decir, quiero esto, quiero hablar de esto. Y empezamos a hacer un boceto, un pequeño borrador, ¿verdad? Hablando de escribir un borrador, eso se llama first draft, okay? So when you write your first draft, it's like when you have a baby, you start working on it. You have to write. You have to make sure that what you say is what you want others to know, okay? So you use analogies. Analogies are very good for explaining difficult things. Then I used another analogy. On the second page says, your writing is like a work of art. Your writing is like a work of art. Tu escritura o tu escrito es como un trabajo de arte, ¿verdad? Como hacer ese boceto. Pero a ese primer boceto le tienes que borrar, le tienes que aumentar, lo tienes que iluminar, colorear, muchas cosas antes de poder presentarlo como tu trabajo final, ¿sí? Eso se llama analogy. When you use something people know to explain something people don't know. You can write about a big thing, making it simple when you make an analogy. It can be one big analogy, or there can be several little analogies, like in this place. Writing is like having a baby. Writing is like a work of art. And then I used another one. Here it says, this time is like executing the evil one. Esta vez es como ejecutar al malvado, ¿verdad? No mercy, no hay misericordia. Y luego dice aquí, you have to work relentlessly. Tienes que trabajar despiadadamente. No puedes decir, ay, es que es mi trabajo tan bonito y no quiero tirar esta palabra. No, si no hace falta esa palabra, hay que quitarla. Debemos ser despiadados. No hay misericordia. Fuera. Esta palabra no está de más, la quitamos. ¿De acuerdo? Y de eso se trata escribir. Aprender a distinguir lo que es válido de lo que no lo es y lo que es útil para transmitir el mensaje que tú quieres darle a tus lectores. ¿De acuerdo? Entonces, esta es la segunda forma de escribir. ¿Ok? See you next class. I hope this is good for you and I see you next time. Please be careful. The Omicron is continuing to be very contagious, so be very careful. See you soon. Bye-bye.